Hi, thank you. So 10 to 8 is for businesses who have clients and have appointments with those clients. And these businesses have a problem. And their problem is that their clients are humans. They're like you and me. They occasionally forget to turn up at the right place. They might ring them during a busy time during the day. They don't use systems to organize their time that businesses can kind of force them. So if you have an appointment with a doctor, a dentist, a chiropractor, a piano tuner, they can't tell you how to organize your time. And this is a problem for them because around the world, there are millions and millions of professionals in these kinds of industries. And people miss 1 in 10 appointments. They do call at any time during the day to ask, have I got an appointment next week? Do I need to bring anything? Is there parking? And professionals end up being interrupted, bogged down in admin, and losing 10% of revenue that they would otherwise get if their customer turned up on time. So they really want their customers to be more organized, but they can't tell them how. And that's where 10 to 8 comes in. So 10 to 8 has looked at this, and we've built what we call a coordination engine. And what this really does is it solves this coordination problem through really simple and powerful automated communications. So we can get in contact with the customer to let them know where and when to be at the right time to make sure no one misses appointments. So we near eliminate no-shows. We reduce no-shows by about 90%. So a typical text message reminder that you might have got for a dentist or for a hairdresser appointment, that will reduce no-shows by about 50%. But our reminders are 90%, and we go even higher than 90% reduction in no-shows in certain industries. And we dramatically reduce admin, and we can actually deliver more bookings as a result. And really importantly and interesting for larger businesses, we create a full audit trail about who's been told what, when, by whom. So when you're managing a large group of personal trainers, you can check and you can make sure that they're upkeeping your brand and maintaining a professional conversation with your customers. It's really important for these bigger businesses. And this is 10 to 8. It's a very, very simple interface, calendar interface, and then a simple customer view, build around this kind of very sophisticated coordination engine. And the really important thing here on the right-hand side is the chat. So for 10 to 8, every booking is a conversation. So you go online, you start booking, and then you get a reminder email, you get confirmation SMS. Would you reply to the email as a customer, or you reply to the SMS? Any way in which you like to communicate with me, the person running, with whom you've booked a service, you can. And what 10 to 8 does is it draws it all into the same place. So as the practitioner, you can drop a little reminder saying, don't forget to bring your toothbrush, hit send, SMS, email, we can do voice in the future, and the customer can engage, can write back. And 10 to 8 sees this conversation and can give nudges, interact at the right time to make sure that everything happens smoothly and everyone knows when and where to be. For this global problem, we're growing globally. So we're growing at a nice rate, just under 10% a month. We'd like to grow a bit faster, which is why we're having a round. We're used by, it's almost 3,000 businesses now around the world. More customers are paying us from outside the UK than inside. We actually have customers using the system in over 50 countries, and its paying customers is over 30. We're used in multiple languages, and really we've been relentlessly focused on removing all these key barriers to scale, so making the product really simple to use, have no training costs, be really intuitive, be able to be used in multiple languages, time zones, and really just across the globe. It's a global problem, we want to solve it with a global product. And we're just scratching the surface. So these practitioners make up about 20 million people in our initial target markets, but there are these larger businesses out there who can really benefit from 10 to 8, where those reductions in admin time, those reductions in no-shows, can really deliver enormous savings. So that's where we're starting to grow the business. So the average subscription at 10 to 8 at the moment is about £25. And our most recent sale was a contract value of £2,000 subscription per month. And we've got an amazing enterprise sales pipeline building up. And the other side of this is, you might imagine, actually helping people to turn up to things on time isn't just for appointment businesses, but for businesses. So for helping professionals manage their diaries, we're developing the right kinds of interactions and the right conversation flows so that we can start moving into those areas. So there's lots of places we can grow. Our core team's in place. What I'd like you to take away from this is that we've really built a balanced team. So it's this mixture of sales and marketing expertise and engineering expertise. So we can sell and grow sales of the product, and we can grow the product in capability and power. And we've got a slightly grey-haired board who have built billion-dollar companies and have various expertise in AI and machine learning, which will be extremely helpful later on. So we've built what we think is a really interesting and compelling kind of solution to this global coordination problem by having this communication system that we call 10 to 8. And we're making money selling it, and we're growing fast. And we want to grow fast into the opportunity we've created. That's it. Thank you.